Hi, and welcome to your favorite podcast of the Temple Channel League, the video capsule recaps of your Mets. Yes, I'm not wearing my traditional Mets cap because from now on, I'm going to be using what Mateo did for Father's Days at school. This beautiful hat. And I know, Ben, that you were spreading the rumor that actually I made it myself to look cute, but it's not true. So, joke aside, 85% of the games are done. We're this close to heading to the minis, just 4 games left, and you're all doing the math. The good thing for us, the Mets, is that we're not doing necessarily those math because we know our path is heading to the minis. However, for the sake of clarifying some of those questions, I have taken the advantage of Gen AI just to provide you some sort of a prediction on how the playoffs are going to look like. For the record, I want to say that I'm not a big fan of Gen AI just to create content. Uh, you name it, whether it's an article or a video, I think you should be creating your own stuff. Nonetheless, for the prediction side, I'm going to tap into what Gen AI can provide. So, with that help, and by inputting all the information that is available on our website, Gen AI is predicting that in the American League, it will be won by the Orioles, followed by the Royals, the Brewers, and the Red Sox. Those are the top four that Gen is saying will rule on the American League. And on the National League, the Gen AI that I use is telling me that the Braves, the Phillies, the Cubbies, and the Reds will be the ones claiming the 4 spots for the big boys playoffs. So time will tell if Gen AI was right or wrong, but I did ask this bot to give me one final piece of input. Who do you think from all the teams that are not in this list will be the ruling team on the new format of the minis? And guess what? Gen AI told me that the number one team that is going to outbeat everyone in that format is going to be your Mets. So keep trusting on the bots. So let's jump into the games recap. So week 11 saw the Mets facing two divisional rivals that are one of the toughest teams to see out there in this season against the Braves and the Cardinals. Both of those games ended by 1 run. No surprise for the Mets. The first one was probably the best definition of our season as the Mets were leading the entire game until the very last pitch of the game in which Joey Walter hit a home run, a walk-off, and claimed the victory for the Braves 16 to 15. Nonetheless, I felt very positive and very excited on what we were able to accomplish against the Braves, scoring all the way to 15 runs. We were putting those engines into motion. Our team was hitting pretty well. Our defense was a bit sketchy though, but we were managed to be in the game all the way to the end of it, which is exactly what you want to see heading into the minis and how competitive those games are. So with that, we have to go into 1 hour break, the last one, fortunately for us, throughout the season, to then face the Cardinals. And we actually managed to beat them 10-9. And one of the questions that was asked when we were actually heading out of the field three after game two was the fact of how the Vegas actually managed to be so calm, so relaxed, and beat the Cardinals, such a strong team, after such a hard loss against the Braves. My only answer to that is that we're just applying a new relaxation method that we became aware. One of the most famous artists in this league, Adriano, he's just help us out to learn how to calm yourself, practice some yoga, be focused, and then enjoy the game. So thank you, Adriano, and thank you, Carlos, for sharing this piece of material that was such an inspiration for the Mets and to actually claim the victory in game two. And game two, like I said, we beat the Cardinals by 1 run, 10-9. This time, our offense was above average on what we have seen this season, but our defense came back to life and was the one that kept us in the game in a very tough, competitive one that ultimately the Mets were able to claim the victory. So, with that, let me just jump into your Diamond Superstars. Your diamond superstars for week 11 are Jacob Steins, perfect 6 for 6, 4 runs, a triple, and 3 RBIs. Good old Ben Nyan, 3 for 5, 2 home runs, a double, 2 runs, and an amazing 7 RBIs. And Donnie Holtman, 2 for 4, a double, 2 runs, and 2 clutch RBIs to win game 2 against the Cardinals. You know what's next. Fun voice. Let's not wait any more time and jump into your favorite section. Dallas Cowboys, Texas Rangers, Lighty McQueen, you know where I'm at. Mateo's room, your favorite section, the fan voice. Today, we're gonna have two questions coming from all over the place, so let's see how we can handle. The first one comes from Lobo Blanco from deep in the heart of Texas. Well, I wonder what that would be. He says, Leo, as one of the biggest influencers in the region and in the state, I feel that we, the fans of yours, don't know you much personally. So I was wondering if you could answer these 10 quick icebreaker questions. Sure, fair enough. Try to do my best while reading the question and answer it. So here we go. What movie could you watch over and over again? Easy. Back to the Future, my favorite one. The trilogy. You can only eat one food again for the rest of your life. What is it? Lasagna, but the Venezuelan lasagna, which is called pasticho. Pick your favorite decade, the 80s. Best music ever, and I was a kid during those days. What is your favorite Disney character? Goofy. That's an easy one. What is your favorite holiday? Christmas. I just love spending time with my family. What is your favorite city in the world? Buenos Aires, Argentina, one of the greatest cities that you can ever visit. What is your favorite season? Summer. Although I like Christmas, I love summer because I cannot tolerate the cold weather. Favorite TV show of all time? Easy one, Seinfeld. What do you want to be when you grew up? So, interesting enough, it's something that still is a possibility. I wanted to be the president of Venezuela. So, hey, until I'm dead, I have that option. What movie defined your generation? Well, Karate Kid and Mr. Miyagi. That's definitely something that defined my generation. So, I hope this quick 10 question icebreaker make you know me better. All right. Second question comes from Aaron Piggy Brickman from Frisco, Texas. He says, Leo, this league offers a unique opportunity to play with different players each year. Who is the player that you will always wanted to play with that you haven't been able to it? So our bigger, I want to say that this league has tons of great people to play, and after almost 10 years, I want to say that I have been fortunate to play with a lot of you. However, in my personal opinion, that guy that have never been able to play with that I will always love to or would like to have that opportunity is Brumley or Matt Brumley. I just want to play with him someday and try to make some phenomenal plays in the infield. But I know this is a very hot topic for everyone out there. So I have taken a step and have put this link over here for you to go ahead and vote to who is that person that you would like to play with. So in that server link that you have here, and gonna put it on the comments as well, you'll have the option to select up to 3 people because I know it's gonna be a tough decision. I just made a list of the top 30 person that I thought about it, or not top 30, but 30 person that I thought about it that has been in a league long enough. Go ahead and vote. You'll have the other option. Just you can type a name that I might have missed, which I definitely did. And next week, I'm gonna give you the results of how the votes looks like. So with that, like I said, 4 more games left, and then minis and big boys playoff. We're this close to start the excitement and the round for the Winefield Trophy. And remember, if your team doesn't make it to the big boys playoff, or you just want to have the time of your life, bring your kiddos, bring your guy, guarantee a fun time. So long.